We wrote an article recently on our website about how to determine the ripeness of a watermelon. I got a lot of comments, I got a lot of emails, Facebook messages about how other people determine the ripeness of watermelons. And one unorthodox way made me wonder if any of the traditional ways actually worked. A lot of people wrote in telling about a straw method. They'd get a piece of straw and you put it on the watermelon, and if it spins, the more it spins, the more ripe the watermelon is believed to be. So I just had to test this out for myself along with other traditional methods such as the appearance, the bottom color, firmness, the density, the pitch, and then the straw method. And I had to determine, do these things really work? So we're going to do this today, and then the last test we're going to do is the sugar content. We're going to see what the sugar content of all these watermelon are and determine which one of these actually do work. So this should be a really fun experiment. I'm going to let you take over now, and you've been doing most of the research on this, and I'm excited to see the results.
All right, Stacy and I are going to look at these watermelons informally for the appearance and see which ones are the ripest according to mature color and the dull look they have. So let's just arrange these. They're numbered 1 to 6, and so let's just arrange them from dark and see what they line up as. That one's a white one, so
that one looks the darkest to me. I'll say dark.
Now for the bottom color of a watermelon. According to tradition, the bottom of a ripe watermelon should be a cream color as opposed to a more pale white color. I mean, so see that has a lot more.
This was white too.
Cream, that's white. Mm-hmm. So let's separate those out by that factor.
Okay.
Quick. So that's a yellow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yellow.
We'll do a white.
All right, yellow. Yellow.
That's definitely yellow.
White.
White.
And yellow. Firmness.
Okay.
They're all firm.
Now for firmness. Now I don't know how much the produce police is going to like you squeezing their watermelons, but
don't squeeze a Charmin.
As long as you don't squeeze it so hard.
Yep.
Just let's just see what according to tradition again.
Yeah, this
should
one
be very
in.
firm. These are pretty firm, which means they're either ripe or.
All right, put an F for firm and S for soft.
Okay.
F F F. S after that, and MM. Okay.
Okay. You may notice one of the signs for a good melon is the weight. It should feel heavy. Well, you can't measure heavy because I know this is from the start. It's going to be heavier than that one, the little one. So I had to get density, which is just mass over volume, and so I weighed each one on a scale, a kitchen scale. And then I took the volume of the melons by marking the 5-gallon bucket and seeing how much water it displays. And so I got these numbers, or was it yesterday? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to fill these in.
The pitch is the next test. This is the one that I grew up knowing. It's about the thumping and, you know, the hollow sound and not hollow. This is subjective as well. We should have probably done it before the density, but we're about to do it now. All right?
So, let's just
thump away.
You want to tap like that? I'm going to tap like this.
Okay.
So I can get a more consistent thump.
Okay. All right, so we're looking for the tonal quality. One being, you know, the more deep, the more ripe.
Yeah, in theory, yeah. This has more water.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so that's lighter. So we line it up. It is 4.
It was right here, so you'll put one here?
2.
So you're going to do like a 1.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, go.
And then the quarter, yeah, and that's 6 right here.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Now for, in my opinion, the most exciting myth out there. That's the myth of when you place the straw widthwise across the watermelon, it should at least turn 45 degrees or greater when it is ripe. So let's test it.
Let's do it.
To make sure my quality straw is right, I'm going to test with 3 broom straws plus a straw I found living and growing outside just a couple minutes ago. I want to test on both sides twice, on both sides of the watermelon, to make sure there weren't any flat spots or round spots or something that can mess me up. Alright, let's see what we're going to do.
Ta-da!
Work our way down.
What do you think? That one had a little turn to it. There you go. Alright, got that. Alright, moving on. Let's check out the sugar content. Okay, so here we're going to get to see the telltale sign of the ripeness of these watermelon. Okay, let's tell them our results.
Alright, from the traditional methods, those first two should be probably the best. They both have a dull, mature, dark look to them. They're yellow on the bottom, firm in texture. They are very dense or heavy. They're one of the best in pitch. And for the straw test, number 2 is the best of the two. That number 1 didn't result. The straw, it hardly moved.
Number 3 was the next in line.
Yeah, number 3 was good for straw, and it was fine. Now, number 4, it had all indications of being overripe. It was dark, yellow, soft.
And it did well in the test.
Very low pitch, but it was light. I'm not sure why it had low density. But the number 5 is your true example of an underripe, because it's light. It's white on the bottom. Medium firmness. Very very light. Said that already, but you get my point. Okay, so let's find the results. Of course, the 6 is just kind of average.
Let's get to the sugar content. I'm so excited to see what is going to happen in this. You going to start with number 1?
So I'm going to pull a plug out of each one of these, out of the heart, and test the sugar content using a refractometer, which is this little gadget right here.
You can get it online if you want one.
Use a lot in the wine, honey, and fruit industry. Okay. Let's start with number 1. Look at that.
That looks great.
All right.
Eat it like a popsicle.
Yes.
Alright.
Now, to make this work, I have to get a little bit of its juice, its fruit juice. So I'm going to just kind of smash up the heart of the watermelon real quick. Alright.
This is going to be really exciting to figure this out.
Alright, here's the first one.
Okay.
So I'll look at it in the light. And y'all are going to have to take my word for it. Alright. The sugar content is just over 12 and a quarter degrees Brix. So it's 12.25%.
Okay.
There it goes.
Okay, that one was 3rd in the straw method. And it was...
Same 9, 12.
Yeah. Okay, well that's interesting. So all of them had a 12% content.
Yep.
Of sugar, or almost. The other one that won on the straw method had 11 3/4, so it was a little bit lower. So now I'm gonna taste it, and I'm gonna see which one I think is the most sweet. Okay. That is so good. Okay. Medium. I'll throw that one off the table. That goes right there. This one was the worst one taste. Okay. All right, I'm gonna rate them. The first one was by far the best. Taste, number one. Okay, then this one and this one were tied, and this one. So I'll put, this one was pretty good. So I'm gonna put this one as number two. This 3, 3, 3. Actually, that was a 4, and this one, no, that was a 5. That was horrible. A 5, and this one was a 4. So that's my taste. What do you think? So this one won. This one was next, which was interesting because it is 12 1/4. Well, both of these were 12 1/4. These two were the same sugar content, and those were the two that I like the best. That's cool.
Proves you have a good palate.
There it does. Okay, and this one, so this one was overripe, so I like mine overripe, and this one must have been on its way to overripe, maybe. I don't know. This one was perfect. Perfect. And this one, you know, but it was underripe according to everything except the sugar test, which is really odd. But underripe everywhere else. So it looks like these methods really do work.
Yeah, it had the least. You could definitely tell it had the least amount of water in it. I mean, even looking at the plate right now, it's still dry.
What is it that we can definitely go by? Okay, let's see. This was 1 and 2 for the pitch. Okay, it looks like the pitch was right. Both of those were correct. You could do it.
Rely on the pitch, but make sure they're not soft. It's
okay.
Pretty much the
although it was good. Okay,
yeah,
then
you couldn't go wrong.
All right, then on the firmness, this one was soft. That one was firm. Yellow. You can go with that. And then this one was dark, and what was it? This one was shiny.
More shine color to
this one was shiny. This was dark and dull. So the dark and dull wins over the dark and shiny. But I guess all those methods all together work. So anyway, there you go. Even the spinning. Well, no, because this one was the least of the spin. I don't know that the spinning won. I don't think it.
It had to be greater than 45 degrees, and only the second one met that one. And
it was my third choice. It wasn't bad, but I liked the others better.
Yes.
So there you go. So decide for yourself.